homework. You'll be in a blessed place. Those that didn't, participate, and then realize you would have got a lot more out of it if you did your homework. Okay? But there will be no what? No shame. Nobody is allowed to torment somebody else and we're better than you are. Nah, 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 nah. Now, what will happen is those doing their homework will get over the bridge faster. And it's our choice. It's like the guy that says, is smoking, do you go to heaven if you smoke? Yeah, you get there faster, but you go to heaven. You know, your choices will come in to affect the outcome of your life. But you still get to choose. You still do get to choose, and you shouldn't have to feel ashamed at making the choice that you choose. Jesus never made anybody feel ashamed. Okay, so I'm going to go through the education, and then I'm going to hand out your homework, and then I'm headed to the airport. Sorry. But you're going to go ahead and have your discussions on the accountability and on the assignment, okay? You'll take a half hour for each. Does that sound all right? All right. So let's go to Bridgework, lesson number 3. Where does the lessons go after we're done? The lesson and the education and accountability goes under notes. So does assignment. Sorry about that. Now you put your homework in there, okay? The last homework. Yes.
When I look under notes right now, I have a bunch of things that say Bridgework and other 001. It says 002. 0002.
Yes. I had left that with you guys.
I didn't do it. I didn't ask my girls to do it. It might be in my office.
Okay. Well, no, Scott, don't run. I can just give you. Okay. Well, that's no big deal. Okay. Let me do this. Whether he can find it or not, let me do this. I will send you the number 2. Number 2 is an overview. Okay? So it's not a big deal. The overview is just all the parts. Okay, so how many have the picture of the bridge in the front of your book? Remember I gave you the picture, the graphic of the bridge, and with it there was a list of lessons? And the elements, yes, okay. All the overview is a short description of each of those. So that's okay. Whether he can find it or not, let's just stand up and give him a standing ovation. Okay? There they are. He's got them.
Now, before you say anything, the note here says for November BB seminar.
Okay. Well, then I will take it on me. I didn't communicate well enough. That was while I was gone. Okay, well, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and hand out, since we have all the notes. Let's go back to lesson 2. And then, Joanne, would you gather lesson 3? And then send me a note that says, Bethy, change your file. You're on lesson 3. Okay? So when I come back, I'm not trying to do lesson 4. So give back all that you just got given by have you written on it? Okay, then do this. Joanne, make me a different note. They have handed out lesson 3. Put all of lesson 3 under notes right now. All in order, right under notes. And we'll go find it after when I come back next time, okay? You're fine. Now, what did I tell you right after this lesson? Do you remember what I said would happen right after this lesson? Everything starts to go wrong. But do you see what I'm saying? This is where we get to say, so what? So what? Hallelujah. Okay, so all of that whole packet number 3 goes under notes. Is it there? Okay, so then when I come back, and Joanne, you're going to send me an email that says, Bethy, we have the notes. We're on lesson 3 when you return. And I will make a note under you. I'm teaching this in over 60 churches, so it's hard to, know exactly where everybody is. So I write notes on you and then go read them before I come.
The homework we were today was Bridgework 001.
Yep. Okay? So, yeah, so that's what you'll discuss. We're just going to go to lesson 2, like it's where we're supposed to be. So all I'm doing is I'm making the adjustment in me. Let's blame it on me that I didn't communicate it well, and let's leave it go. All right? Does that sound fair to everybody? So go to lesson number 2. Okay, we'll need to move though. We'll need to move. In this lesson, we're going to go through all the parts of the bridge, and I'm just going to give just a few minutes on what each part is. Okay, so that lets you know the lessons that are coming and what we're going to learn about. Our goal now is to build the bridge. Now we get very practical, that we want to build this thing. We've talked a lot about it, right? Now we've got to get building. So now, you know how when you get directions and you get something you're going to put together, what do they say? Pull it out and make sure you have all these pieces. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to pull out of the box and check that each piece is there. So we're going to look over each piece on the bridge so we know what we're building. What I've discovered is if you back up and give why and an overview, people can get it a lot faster. We tend to just do it and hope they catch up. That's not a good way to go. All right? So has everybody got the notes? We're going to go to what? Education. Remember the system? Education, accountability, and assignment. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through the education piece. You're going to discuss the accountability piece, and on the accountability section, there's questions that you use to discuss. And then last week's homework is on under the assignment portion. Then I'll give you your homework before I leave. Does that sound right? Has anybody got questions? Okay. There should be an agenda with it, but I'm sure at this point, we'll leave it where it is. So with the agenda, if you had one, we are under education. Joanne, remind me to send you an agenda for this portion, for number 2, and then I will fill it out of what you learned today, and it'll be all done for everyone. Okay? That way they can keep it in their files. I learned this at this time, and I'll put this date on it. Okay. Let's start. If you go to the education portion of lesson number 2, under John 17:3, what does it say? Okay. What does it say before that? No, you're not on there. This is education, the bridge, and overview. Right. At the top of the page, John 17:3. What? Let me see your papers. Oh, this is the assignment. This isn't Bridgework. This is Bridgework. That's kept for the group I'm meeting with you on. Yeah, that's all with the assignment. I can tell by the pages.